Elena Rybakina's stunning triumph at the WTA Tour Finals in Riyadh made headlines, but what happened after her victory stirred just as much attention. Moments after defeating Aryna Sabalenka 6-3, 7-6, Rybakina stood apart during the trophy ceremony, choosing not to pose for a photo with WTA chief executive Portia Archer. The quiet but unmistakable gesture came in the shadow of the tour's investigation into her coach, Stefano Vukov. As the cameras flashed, Rybakina smiled beside Sabalenka, holding her trophy proudly. When Archer stepped forward to join the photo, a tournament official motioned for Rybakina to move closer. Instead, she raised her hand and stayed where she was, a subtle yet powerful act of defiance that spoke volumes without a word. The WTA declined to comment, and when asked about the snub in her post-match press conference, Rybakina initially brushed off the question. Pressed again about whether she had communicated with the WTA during the investigation, she replied calmly, "I think we're all doing our job, and we had the opportunity to have conversations, but in the end, they never happened. So we'll just keep it this way." Her brief words hinted at deep frustration. The WTA had provisionally suspended Vukov last year, later barring him for one full season following an investigation into allegations of verbal and physical abuse, as well as abuse of authority. A confidential letter from WTA chief Portia Archer summarized the findings, citing compromising the psychological, physical, and emotional well-being of a player and exploiting his relationship for personal gain. Throughout the ordeal, Rybakina stood firmly by her coach, publicly maintaining that he had never mistreated her. Vukov appealed the decision, and after private arbitration, the ban was lifted in August. His return to Rybakina's box this week symbolized not only his reinstatement but also her loyalty. The investigation had painted a troubling picture of their past. In 2024, after Rybakina reportedly fired Vukov, he refused to leave her New York hotel and flooded her phone with over 100 calls and messages, according to witnesses close to the player. Despite those accounts, Rybakina continued to defend him, saying his guidance was essential to her career. Vukov himself denied all allegations, insisting he had never abused anyone. Earlier this year, while he was still barred from attending events, Rybakina publicly thanked Vukov after winning the Strasbourg International, her first title in more than a year. Now, with him back in her corner, she captured the second biggest trophy of her career and a record-breaking $5 million in prize money. For Rybakina, this victory was not just about tennis. It was about control over her game, her choices, and her narrative. By refusing to stand next to the WTA's top official, she made her feelings clear without a single confrontation. Whether seen as silent protest or personal boundary, her decision marked one of the most talked-about moments of the tournament. In the end, amid the cheers, controversy, and flashing lights, Elena Rybakina reminded the world that even in victory, she plays by her own rules.